Hi lovelies, this is Joy. I'm in my Christmassy kind of pajamas. Do you see this? It's got cardinals on it. I thought that was nice. It gets really warm though. That is one thing that I'm experiencing is I'll just be sitting there doing nothing and I'll have this huge hot flash like I'm going through menopause again. Thank God I don't get those horrible feelings of killing somebody like I did with menopause. It's just a hot flash. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's from one of the meds. Anyway, I did want to bring up something that I thought was pretty important, actually. I want to share with you an experience that I had when I was first dealing with rheumatoid arthritis, which is what I found out first that I had because my fingers were bending over. And this is before the cancer diagnosis. So I remember this was a total stranger. We were talking and I mentioned to her, because it's obvious something's wrong with my hands, I told her I had rheumatoid arthritis. And the look she got on her face, she said that it had run through her family. She knows it very well. And she said, oh, it's very bad. And I said, well, yeah, I said I read the symptoms and all that. I'm trying to educate myself. And she didn't seem to be satisfied. And she said again, it's really, really bad. And I thought, wow, okay, I'm not giving her the response that she wants. And I thought, what would that response be? So it occurred to me, she wanted me to show fear, to show bewilderment, being lost, not knowing what to do. That's what she wanted, but I wasn't showing her that. And frankly, now I know, because believe me, I've read about rheumatoid arthritis and all that, so I'm not going into this blind. I have read about the repercussions, but for whatever reason, I'm not afraid. And then I started thinking about that, and I thought, okay, if I was afraid, is that better to be afraid of it? What would that do? And I thought, well, when you're afraid, it causes stress. And the other thing that fear causes is you not being able to think straight. So you would think in this time of the diagnosis and trying to make sure you have everything straight and you have all the doctors and everything that you need to be thinking straight. So my point is, don't take on an emotion from somebody else telling you that you need to feel that emotion. Okay? Don't do that. Just because you're in a particular circumstance does not mean you have to act a certain way. It doesn't. And I think especially with cancer, everybody's got that big C, the big cancer, and as soon as they hear that, everybody's, and as I say, not to say that it can't be scary, but I'm preferring to look at it a different way. Not to say that if I think about it, I'm like, what? But I'm choosing not to think about it and to make sure all my ducks are in a row, all the doctors are there, I have all the appointments written down, all of that, I know everything about it. And then just moving forward, and since I've taken care of thinking about it, because I've taken care of the decisions with it, then I just keep it over there and I don't think about it, and I keep my mind occupied with maybe looking at nature, looking at fabrics, which I love to do since I was sewing so much, but keeping my mind off that because it's not necessary to think about it anymore because I already have and I've made the decisions. So my point is, it doesn't have to take, the cancer or an illness doesn't have to take over your life that way. You can decide how you're going to act about it. Now, of course, you can say, well, I can't help feeling afraid. Okay, that's fine. But just know it would behoove you to try and move past that any way you can, because like I say, that causes stress. And frankly, especially for these autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, I keep reading that if you feel stress, it can trigger another onset. I don't mean to be alarmist or anything like that, but just know that it is worthwhile to learn how to manage it. And of course, there's many resources out there. If you feel like you're freaking out and you don't know how to manage it, there are resources. And what I'll do is I will in the comments area, I'll put down different organizations that I've been given the names of, and you can look those up yourself. And they have support groups, which would probably be great for you. I know I'm going to join one of those. So, and by the way, I'm not like some incredibly brave person, okay? I certainly have had my crying spells. Just all of a sudden, cry, and so just don't think that I'm like thinking I'm better than you, because I'm not. Anyway, God bless you guys, and I will talk to you later. Oh, by the way, MRI scan of my brain tomorrow. I'll talk to you later. Bye.